Have you ever had one of those weekends where you just say F it and you just want to start all over? This is going to look like a grandpa video because I'm in a rocking chair in my grandson's nursery, which makes it a grandpa video. What? Okay, dude here. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, I'm a guy. I'm a dude. I'm 54 years old. Just turned 54 yesterday, July 4th. We celebrated a little Independence Day here in America. I know I got people from all over the world who'd like to tune in. Got some good friends in different places. And I just want to turn on the camera. We're doing a one-take Charlie today. Hopefully go 5, 6, 7 minutes. And I want to kind of reflect over on the weekend. No new topics today, guys. This is more of just here's the state of the union. Here's where I'm at, you know. I've got a new 90-day plan, right? I got 2 new workouts, a mobility and flexibility workout and a foundational strength workout. I really like those. I'm feeling good about them. Shoulder still hurts. It might be getting worse. I may have to actually modify some of those movements and do, I don't know. I was with my son this weekend up north in northern Utah, and he thinks I might need an MRI. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it progresses. I hope not. I can't afford a surgery on it, and so I got eye problems. That's actually more important than my shoulder. So worst case scenario, we just stick to a good, clean ketogenic diet, and I'll keep losing weight that way, and we'll see how the body handles things. But regardless, I'm exhausted. We had a good weekend with the family today. I don't know what it is. You come up, we had activities planned. We went to an aquarium. We went fly fishing. We went and watched fireworks. We had a barbecue at my son's house. We went and did a little bit of shopping. Of course, we got to do the token, take the kids grocery shopping and buy them some food before we left town. So got to feed the college kids. So that's what we did. And now my wife's out helping my youngest daughter, Lauren, with some stuff for her my grandson's first birthday, which is coming up in a couple weeks. So I got a few minutes here. So I don't want to film in the car today, so I'm just going to film in Cohen's bedroom. So here we go. Yeah, I need a reset. For those of you who follow the channel, you go, didn't you just do a reset? Yeah, I did. I reset and I screwed up, and I think I reset again, then I screwed up again. Then I took about a week and a half, and I kind of honed in a new 90-day program, and then kind of screwed up again. So I'm trying to be honest. You know, there's not a lot of weight loss channels out there, I think, where they share the entire journey. There's a lot of really fit people who like to say, I did this to lose this much weight, etc. But I hope you find it right now. I hope you find the channel now, because some days are fantastic and I feel phenomenal and I feel good. My body doesn't hurt and I do really spot on my nutrition, spot on my workouts. Other times I've got pain in the shoulder, pain in my joints. I had a weekend where I traveled, ate something like crap, maybe fell off the plan a little bit, tried to get back on, and I'm sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I'm not trying to be perfect here. I'm just trying to focus on making progress, trying to focus on consistency, trying to focus on showing up every single day. I think that's the best way to get it done overall at my age. We're not in a weight loss contest. We're not in a fitness contest. We're just trying to make positive changes for ourselves, for our family, for our loved ones, all that kind of good stuff. So you guys know the drill. That's the story. So this weekend, let's talk about it a little bit. Came up here a couple days ago. Like I said, we had some activities planned. I was gonna rent a big Airbnb or do something like that, but the prices were just so astronomical. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Had a birthday, turned 54. See this Yeti can cooler? Wife gave that to me for my birthday. Keeps the Coke Zero ice cold. Although I think there's gonna be less and less of Coke Zero showing up in the video, as well as showing up in my body. Because like I said, I need a reset. I need to do something big. Make sure that I am getting to where I want to go. So tomorrow is Monday. That is normally a weigh-in day. I am not going to weigh in tomorrow. And here's why. I don't want to know the damage, okay? That's it. I know a lot of... Now, okay, let me be honest here. I'm probably going to weigh in because I will know the damage. I'm not going to show you. It's the last couple of weeks has been hit and miss. Nutritionally, been not so hot. I do good, and then I don't. Then I do good, then I don't. And so I know I've put on a few pounds. I'm sure it's pounds that will come off relatively easy, which is why I'm going to do a week of, I think, strict carnivore this week. So I'm probably going to go home, pull out a ribeye steak out of the freezer. I know I've got some ribeyes. I got some New Yorks. I've got a couple of pork shoulders in the fridge that I bought before I left town. I think I'm going to smoke some of those. So worst case scenario, you might see me make like some keto low carb tacos or something, or maybe I'll just make like a shredded pork salad or something out of that pork. But like I said, whether it's a salad, whether it's a keto taco or something, there might be something in there that's not pure 7 days carnivore. But again, I just got to reset the system. I'd love to do an extended fast. I know several of you do those. I would like that. So far, I'm pretty good at about a 20-hour fast. Not so good at like 36, 48, 72 hours. So maybe I'll work into that. I don't know. But right now, I'm just going to kind of cut the carbs. At bare minimum, meat and veggie. At maximum, I should say, maximum, maybe veggie. I don't think I'm going to do any fruit this week. I'm not going to do no starches, no rice, potatoes, anything like that. Probably just keep it pretty clean and simple. I'll post what I eat in a daily accountability short. That seems to work out pretty well. And I'm going to go back to posting some of my workouts. I kind of did quick time lapses on those. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Well, at least not for this week. I think I'll just film a little bit of it and maybe say, hey, I did my foundational strength workout today and here's what I ate. Or maybe I'll say I did my flexibility, mobility workout and here's what I ate. That type of thing, and keep it real simple. I think I'm going to try and keep those accountability shorts to maybe even 30 seconds or something. Just super, super simple, quick check-ins. I didn't have a lot of time to film this weekend, but I still showed up every single day. So Friday night, we were going up the canyon that one night, and there's no internet service up there, so filmed a quick little video. The next day, we tried to go live from the restaurant with the whole family there. That didn't really work out. Got about 3 minutes of crappy audio out of it, and then we called it good. And then the next day, I did actually go live. And from what the chairman told me, the chairman's a regular viewer here. He said that, from at least where he is at in England, the audio stayed good till about the last 9 minutes of the video of the live stream. Still having trouble. I don't know why the audio unsyncs. ChatGPT thinks it could be overheating in my phone. That's a possibility, and it makes the video feed kind of glitch, and so the frame rate gets behind the audio. The audio is actually fine, but the video gets unsynced. That could be. I don't know, man. If you're some sort of streaming pro, let me know, because so far I like doing the live streams. I love interacting with you guys. I love answering questions, getting comments, things like that. The occasional troll that pops in, leaves a funny comment. That always kind of cracks me up. And, but it's not fun if the quality's not good, So, yeah. We'll keep working on that. But so for this week, like I said, I'm exhausted right now. I could easily sit here in this rocking chair and just conk out and take a nap. But we will be leaving soon. We got about a 3.5 hour drive home, and we both have to work tomorrow. So there's that. Yeah, other than that, we'll be back on our regularly scheduled program as far as the exercise. The nutrition, I'm just going to tweak for the next 7 days a little bit. Just kind of snap back in, and that's the best way I know how, is just doing a little reset, going a little bit stricter. And that way I just don't have the options to kind of cheat. So yeah. And then I will resume a regularly scheduled weigh-in, not this Monday, but the following Monday. That should give me enough time to kind of feel good about it. Right? You got to feel good about it, So I wouldn't call the last 2 weeks a fail, but I'd call it a struggle. It's not like I'm off the wagon. I've been exercising. I've been doing things. Even up here, up north in northern Utah, closing my exercise rings every day. That's not quite the same as hitting my 30. That was my workout that I'm doing, but still got enough movement. Close the movement ring. Close the exercise ring. Hit all those kind of goals. And yeah, but nutritionally, I kind of feel fat. So I need a haircut. My hair is long and shaggy. It looks stupid. I need a shave. So I'll get all that stuff lined up, and and we'll be looking and feeling better and feeling good in the next few days here. So, guys, I just want to say thank you. Many of you reached out, left a comment saying happy birthday, saying appreciate me showing up every day, appreciating what I do. I had some people reach out on Instagram, on Facebook. Facebook's more the people that know me, in my real life. But some reached out on Instagram, YouTube. So I really appreciate you guys. You keep me going. I'm hoping on some level by sharing an honest story here that I keep you going. Maybe you find yourself more times than not saying, me too. I deal with that same thing. Or, oh, here's a guy who's struggling with that very same thing. Or I went through that last week and here he is talking about it this week. And I'm hoping I can share those moments with you, not because I'm trying to make my journey hard. Freaking days, man. I did not want to make it hard. I'm just trying to be real. I'm just a real guy, a real dude who just struggles. I've struggled with my weight for the last 30 years. And sometimes I'm really, really dialed in. And sometimes I've let myself be just completely off and out of control. This time around, I'm trying not to let myself cross that line into out of control. But it hasn't been a perfect march forward, toward the goal. So we're keeping it real. So anyway, that's it today. Don't you worry. I'm not quitting. I'm going to keep showing up daily. I'm going to figure out what's going on with the shoulder eventually. That kind of stuff takes money. I don't have insurance. So that's just the way it goes, man. I got a bigger problem with my eye. I don't really want to go blind. So I'm going to have to be having some doctor's appointments and spending some money that I really don't want to in the near future. Anyway, but hopefully we'll get everything feeling better. Hopefully, fix the eye. I'd love to just rehab the shoulder, but even that, that hurts. So I'm gonna try some things. If I can't get it feeling better, I'll go get the MRI, get it checked out, and see if I can come up with a fix. Anyway, that is my rant and my ramble. If you made it this far, 12 minutes and 50 seconds into it, thank you. I appreciate it. You are the warriors. You are what makes Dude World work. You're what keeps me motivated. Thank you. Give it a thumbs up. If you're new, we're doing it every single day. I post. I'm on day 125, 30. I don't even know. We started posting daily on March 3rd of 2026. So, and I started my weight loss journey on March 16th. So I got to even count the weeks. I don't even know what week we're on. That's how you know I haven't been 100% on board in the last couple of weeks, because I don't even know what week we're on. I think it's got to be 15 or 16. So, yeah, I need a good hard reset. I need it. I need it for my sanity. I need it for my results. I need it to get the bloating. And I feel bloated right now. For my birthday, though, man, I'm ADHD brain right now. I've had too much caffeine. I got the Yeti can cooler, and I'll show you my sweet new shoes. I got the Brooks Ghost Max 3. My old shoes were hideous. These ones look good, nice and clean. They were actually on a good sale, 99 bones. So, got a new pair of shoes. I will not wear these to work. I'm going to wash my old ones and keep those for work. And I'm going to use these for, the weekends and Disney and stuff when we travel. And I can have a respectable looking pair of shoes. So, anyway, I should really stop talking right now. But I don't want to. so anyway. All right. What else happened? My kids got me some fishing gear. They got me a sweet like a crossbody sling tackle box type thing. Got me some flies for my fly fishing pole. Dallin made me a sweet little salsa dish. He's really into ceramics. He makes some pretty awesome like homemade pottery that's really cool looking. So I think he's going to try and launch some sort of a online deal or something. He wants to try and start selling it. So when he does, maybe I'll give you a link or show you that, because I think he makes some pretty cool stuff. So he made me this cool little salsa bowl. He's just got to finish firing it. Lauren, my daughter, she got me this cool little crystal glass. It's a glass blown ornament for my Christmas tree, and there's a story behind that one. I was gonna save it for a story time with Dude, but I had this glass blown Christmas tree that my parents gave me when I was little. They kind of they did an ornament every year, and it didn't last very long. But one of the ornaments they gave me was this glass blown Christmas tree, and I really liked it, and I saved it. I mean, from probably the time I was like 8 or something, like I saved this thing, and it kind of became the thing. It was like one of the last ornaments we put on the Christmas tree as a family. And one year, Dallin, he felt so bad. He got up on the ladder and he was trying to put it up high, and I think it slipped and fell and broke. And I was like that's my, that's my ornament from when I was a kid. And it was like, oh, it was heartbreaking. And but my kids are awesome, They think about that kind of stuff, and they look like when they see glass blown stuff, they look to see if they could find something similar. And then I've never seen anything similar, and neither have they. And Lauren was at Disneyland, and she came across this one, and she goes, "I'm going to get that, and that'll replace the old one." So just a genuine thought is what counts. The fact that the kids will do stuff like that for me, it's pretty awesome. So all the kids did something super nice. And Sarah made that angel food cake. She's been baking and stuff lately. I mean, it's just been, it's incredible. So, yeah, my kids are amazing. Love them all. So we had a good birthday. We're 54 now. The series is still going to stay starting over at 53, because that is when I started, was in March of my 53rd year. So that'll stay starting over at 53 until I'm ready to move on to a different title. But we got to do this. For some reason, birthdays cause me to reflect a lot, but we got to do this. So, not quitting. We're gonna reset this week. We're gonna keep forging forward, and hopefully keep making progress. And we're gonna be there to support one another. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I appreciate you. Have a good one, Dude. Out.